Hey there, Web3 TV, it's Ornella Hernandez, and today we are at the DIFC in the Dubai AI campus. I am sitting here with Ali Katkhada, who is the group CIO of DEPA United Group. We just came out of a roundtable session in advance of the Dubai AI Web3 Festival that's coming up later this year, where they talked about all the preparations and the speakers and all the big themes surrounding AI, Web3, sustainability, all these good things. So Ali, just wanted to get your take on that. How's it going today? What did you think about the event and what are you doing here?
So many questions. It was a very excitement moment to be in, and there are a lot of things going on in Dubai in general and in the events. We discuss about the events in general and what should the agenda look like and what really matters to the people and the audience that they can attend this event. So we discussed things like about AI having a real life business cases. We discussed about talent and having preparing the Gen Z for the new technologies and all the revolutions that's going on. We discuss also the importance of having a holistic view from corporate perspective. We also discuss about the importance of regulation and what Dubai is doing in general, comparing with the other parts of the countries. We discuss about the different Web3 technologies, and many of the CIOs and executives have shared real-life business cases, like cases in metaverses for corporates. That's really adding value to the business. It's not just for the buzz of it. We discuss about NFTs for identity management. So there are, and some of the guys from the banking talk about the fintech initiatives, and it's really fascinating how public sector in this part of the world is ahead of the private sector, which is really unique because usually we in the private sector we have a more flexible and speedy decision making. But in this part of the world, it's really funny that the government and the public sectors are really ahead of us, and we are really struggling to catch up with them. Yeah,
that's a really good point. I guess the governments here in the Middle East especially are really forward-thinking in that sense and making these topics, trying to make these topics more entertaining. I think that's the point of the word festival even.
About entertaining, we discuss a lot how to keep the spirit of festival. Not to make it just very serious corporate theme only, but how to put the musics and the hackathons and the gaming into this festival, so it will be also attractive to the Gen Z. Another very interesting discussion we had, it's about how to bring the academia to be on board.
The students, universities, schools.
And how to bridge the gap between the academia and all the efforts they are doing and the corporates where for example, companies have problems to be solved and have budget associated with that, and how we can really make this a link to the academia where corporate can sponsor some of the student projects, and instead of students putting hundreds of hours on solving a non-existence problem, why they don't solve a real life problems, and the corporate can pay to these universities and they can split the money between the faculty and the students.
Oh, I love that. So giving students a chance to work on real world problems. Yeah. Okay, amazing. So Ali, tell me why these topics are important to you at a personal level and in your everyday life and job.
I guess being a CIO nowadays, it's a very challenging job, and always I tell my colleague and my team that we are all fresh graduates because technology nowadays is revolutionized, and there is no more, for example, traditional IT that we used to study long ago. So if we being tacky a bit, so if we talk about relational database, now non-relational database is there. If we talk about object-oriented programming, it's not there anymore. It's microservices. So all these technology, it's better to learn from scratch, and it's actually even better if you don't have any background about the previous technology. So every time a new revolution comes in, it's like you have to sit and study, no matter how many decades of years of experience you used to have.
Definitely. So it's about upskilling workers, preparing future talent, the students, and at an accelerated pace because things are changing so rapidly. All right, Ali, one last question for you. Any advice for maybe those that are looking to be involved in this types of initiative, whether they're students or just talent that's looking at this festival?
I think there are many aspects here. One aspect is for us in corporates, all these technology is not an objective by itself. Really what's matter is the problem that you are trying to solve. The value added by these technology that's bringing to the table. So when we are looking at any new technology, let's say AI or blockchain or anything under the Web3 umbrella, it's really need to add value to the corporates. And that's how we look at any of these technologies. And what's really happening right now, that this technology is really bringing tremendous value if it's really having the right ingredients on it, and which is not only the technology by itself, but the leadership and the talent that's going to work on this technology. And simplifying this technology to the business is really one of the important elements for getting the attention and getting the sponsorship of these very interesting things that can add huge value to the bottom lines of any business.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time today, and good luck with all the preparations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And everyone, make sure to watch other interviews that I did today at the Dubai AI campus.